This voice is taken from an article with the title, How Does the Correlation Between Currency Pairs Change Over Time?, which has been published on TRADERTALKSNET. The correlation between currency pairs can and does change over time. The correlation between currency pairs, whether positive or negative, can be affected by many different factors. Generally, when two currency pairs have a strong positive correlation, they tend to move in the same direction. On the other hand, if two currency pairs have a strong negative correlation, they tend to move in opposite directions. The correlation between and currency pairs can be affected by several factors, including economic, political, and even seasonal forces. For example, the correlation between the USD and USD (CHF) currency pairs may be affected by the state of the US and Eurozone economies or the relative strength of the US and European currencies. Similarly, the correlation between the USD, JPY and GBP, USD currency pairs may be influenced by the strength of the US dollar versus the Japanese yen and the British pound. The correlation between currency pairs can also be affected by political events. For example, if a political party wins an election in a country whose currency is part of a currency pair, the correlation between the two currencies may change. Political events can also affect the correlation between currency pairs as a result of changes in the balance of trade. For example, if one country experiences a large trade deficit, the correlation between its currency and other currencies may change. Seasonal factors can also influence the correlation between currency pairs. For example, the correlation between the USD, JPY and USD currency pairs may be affected by the start of the school year in Japan and the summer tourist season in Europe. Ultimately, the correlation between currency pairs can change over time and be affected by a variety of factors. It is important for traders to be aware of these factors and monitor the correlation between currency pairs in order to take advantage of opportunities and minimize risk.